to start the next lesson, number 11, that is measurement. First of all, I'll give you introduction of this lesson, what we are going to learn. Okay, in this lesson, first thing, measurement. What is means by measurement and what is the need of measurement? That means importance of measurement. Now after that, we learn measuring length. In measuring length, the definition of length. Now while we measure length, then afterwards the standard unit of measuring length, and instead of that standard unit, some other units are there. That is also will learn. The next one, that is the mass. First of all, what is meant by mass? Then afterwards, here what is the importance or why we need to measure the mass? Okay, then again the standard unit and some other units. The same for capacity. That is in capacity. Here what is meant by, that is the definition. Then standard unit and the other unit. Okay. Then the next is, that is the time. Here what is meant by time? Why time is most important in our life, and also what is the unit of that time? The same as the standard unit and the other unit also. And the next one is the temperature. Here the same is, what is meant by temperature, then what is the normal body temperature of human being or human body. Then afterwards here standard unit. These all things will explain in this lesson. Okay, so first of all I am going to start here measuring length. Now student, we measure different things in our day-to-day life. Okay, so here this, suppose if you want to travel from some other place, so what is important here? You should know the distance from one place to another. Okay, then only you just find out, you first find out the distance from that particular place, then only you have to plan it. Okay, how much distance we have to travel. Okay, so that means distance you should know. Even if you want to measure the weight of a body or a weight of a person, then even the height of a person, then what happened, that all things measurement we should know. Okay, the same way here, if you want to buy fruits and vegetables, okay, from the market, then what happened, you should ask to that vegetable seller or fruit seller, so what, I want 1 kg potato or 2 kg tomato or whatever fruits you want, but 1 kg, 2 kg is what is, how much, that is the quantity. Okay, so that you should tell, I want half kg or 1 kg, whatever you want, then only that vegetable seller or fruit seller will give that exact quantity. Okay, now suppose if you want to buy milk, a packet of milk, so you should ask that shopkeeper, I want half liter milk or 1 liter milk. Okay, suppose if you ask, I want 1 centimeter of milk, does he give you? No, because whatever the things are there, they are having specific measurement, specific unit is there. Okay, that is the standard unit is there. Then only that shopkeeper will give you 1 liter or half liter of milk to you. Okay, so that means this we need to measure some things. Okay, so we are measuring the things. We are measuring the things to what? To find out the size and amount. Amount means that particular quantity. Okay, so to find out the size and amount. So what is means by measurement then? Measuring something is known as measurement. Measuring some things means we are measuring a lot of things in our surrounding. That means we are measuring every in our life, everything we are measuring. Length we are measuring, our weight we are measuring, everything, that is whatever things we are measuring. Okay, measuring something, that is called as measurement. Okay, that is called as measurement. Now see here, that's why we need to measure, for that everything we need to have a standard unit. Now before many years ago, what happened, people did not find out or did not measure things exactly accurately. Why? Because they use their body parts like a foot span or hand span to measure the length. But this is the correct method to measure? No, because everybody having different size of hand span, foot span, even arm length, cubit, and I will explain you what is all things body parts. Okay, so it is not an accurate method to measure the length. Even that person, whatever the ancestral are there, they look towards the sun, okay, and find out the time. But suppose if the sun is sky is cloudy, then can we see the sun? No. Then how can we measure the time? It is not possible to measure the time. So that means to avoid the confusion, we need to use a standard unit for every measurement, and also for that some instrument or some equipments are there. Okay, so that what is meant by standard unit? Standard unit is the unit in which it always same. It will not vary from person to person or from place or time. Suppose if I measure the length of this table and you will measure the table, is it same with the ruler? That is a standard unit, not that is different with the help of body parts. Okay, if I will measure morning and you will measure evening, it will be same only. If I will measure in the school, the same ruler measurement, and if you will measure at in your place, at home, it will be same only. That means it did not affect whether we will use time, place or anything. Okay, that is the standard unit. Understand? Okay, so here first, that is the measuring length. First of all, what is meant by length? Length is how long that object is. Okay, we can easily measure. That means if the object is long, we can, even the short, we can, that means we know that is the long, that is called as a length. Now in olden days, that people used to use their body parts to find out or to measure the length of particular object. Now the first one is, that is a cubit. Okay, see here, this cubit means the distance from our elbow to the tip of the middle finger. From elbow to the tip of the middle finger, that is called as a cubit. Okay, that is called as a cubit. If I want to measure the length of this blackboard with the help of cubit, so how can, like that, 1 cubit, then 2 cubit and 3 cubit, like that I will measure. Okay, this is for cubit. Now the next is the hand span. Hand span means, can you see here, this the length between this tip of the thumb to the little finger. Okay, that is 1 hand span. Suppose the same way I can measure 1 hand span, 2, 3, 4, like that. Okay, I can measure with the help of my hand span. Now the next one is the foot span. Foot span means the distance covered by 1 footstep. Okay, 1 footstep means 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that means a distance covered by 1 footstep, that is called as a foot span. Okay, now the next one is arm length. Arm length means the distance between our shoulder to the tip of the middle finger. That is a 1 arm length. Okay, in this way we can measure the length of your room or whatever, bedroom and all. But see here, student, is this an accurate measurement for measuring the length? No. Why? Because if I measure the length of this blackboard with my hand span, and the same if you measure with your hand span, is the same? No. Why? Because my hand span is little bit bigger as compared to you. So it may differ. It may because it depends upon size. So that means it is not the accurate method to measure the length with our body parts. For that reason, we need to have a standard unit of measuring length every object. Okay, so what is the standard unit of measuring length is meter. Okay, in short form we can write is m. Okay, and instead of that some other unit is also there, that is the millimeter, then centimeter and kilometer. Okay, now for this, if you measure the smaller length, we can use this centimeter. Okay, and if you want to measure a longer length, then we can use the kilometer. Okay, so in this way different units are here. Now what is the equipment or what is the instrument we can measure? The first one is ruler. This such type of ruler in your pencil box. Okay, with the help of ruler, and here you must have seen in the shop, that is what is a meter rod is there, like okay, that also they can use, and measuring tape. Now this such type of measuring tape you must have seen in the tailor. They can use this they can use this measuring tape to measure the length. Okay, here one more, that is the measuring tape is there. Now such type of measuring tape that builders or construction whatever are there, even architecture, they can use this such type of, because it is too long. Okay, so in this way they can use such type of this instrument or equipments to measure the length. Okay, now see here, this some conversion is there. Some conversion is there means 1 centimeter that is equal to 10 millimeter. The second one is 1 meter that is equal to 100 centimeter. Then afterwards 1 kilometer that is equal to 1000 meter. This conversion you should know. Now see here, you must have seen your ruler. Okay, this is the ruler is 15 centimeter, 15 centimeter, and some ruler having 30 centimeter also. It is this is longer one, it is 60 or 61 centimeter, and one side centimeter and downside inches are given. See here what happened in the, if I want to measure now, see here you can see here this long, there is a longer lines and smaller lines. Now these longer lines represents centimeter. Okay, and you can see the smaller lines, it represents the division of centimeter, that is the millimeter. Now if I want to measure 2 centimeter, so how can, if you start from 0, then 0, 1, 2, so this is 2 centimeter. Okay, this is 2 centimeter measurement. Okay, now if I want to measure 2.5 centimeter or 3.5 centimeter, now suppose if I want to measure 2.5 centimeter, now after 2 you can count 5 line. Okay, then now here this is what, this is the 2.5 centimeter. Okay, now this is 2.5 centimeter length. So in this way you can, with the help of ruler, whatever the smaller object is there, suppose if you want to measure the length of paper or length of a textbook or length of even a table, even the pencil box, you can use with the help of that this such type of ruler. Okay, now suppose if you want to measure your height, so can you use such type of ruler? No, because it is difficult to measure with the help of ruler, but you can use such type of measuring tape. Okay, now here also if you want whatever the smaller object, okay, you can always use the ruler. Now suppose if your mother wants to buy a sari from a shop, so that shopkeeper will use this ruler? No. Why? Because ruler is too small, and whatever the sari is there, sari is too long. So what he will use? He will use that measuring rod or measuring tape to measure that particular sari. So that means here, first of all, what is length? Length is how long that object is, that is called as length. Okay, so in this way here different, we can call these are the cubit, then hand span, foot span, and this arm length. These are all these what? These are all this non-standard unit. What we call as, whatever the body parts are there, these are called as a non-standard units of measuring length, and here meter is the standard unit of measuring length. Then afterwards millimeter, centimeter, and kilometer are these other units. Okay, so this is for today. Now in your textbook, when activity is given, now see here page number 91. Page number 91, request your family members to measure the length of your dining table in hand span. write your observation in the table. Now see here, if dining table is not there, you can take any table also, it's okay. Now one side member is given and the other side number of handspans you have to write. You just ask your parents to calculate this, how many handspan is there, then you have to write down in textbook, not in notebook. Okay, and then one more question, is the number of handspan of each member the same? You have to write down yes or no after calculating. Okay, you just find out, you just compare and just write down whether each and every member have the same handspan. Okay, now see here, which of the page number 90 is given, which of the following things can be measured easily? Milk in a bottle, can we measure? Yes. Then air around you, we can't measure the air. Water in a sea? No. Then height of your table? Yes, definitely. Sugar in a bowl? Yes, we can measure it. Then after width of a hair is too small, खूप छोटासा hair असतो, आपण त्याला measure करू शकतो का? नाही. Then length of a notebook, so that you can definitely. So this is for today. Now I am giving you difficult words and homework. Just now I explained you that is why measurement is important and how to measure the length. Okay, so based on that I given you here there is a difficult words and also some homework. You have to read this full whatever I already taught you, and you just complete in notebook.